The NBA is a serious game, but things take some turns once in a while. And well, they get funny. Today, we bring you some of the funniest moments in NBA history. Aggression is good and all, but dude, you gotta be sensible as well.
Bruh.
Harden had some other ideas. When he was stopped in his tracks, he got angry and threw the ball onto the ground. What happened next?
Man, Josh Hart has to worry about the contact. Hart just lost the bat. Oh, and then put it into his own chin.
Yep, this is real. The ball hit his own face. Dog, what are you doing? Don't hurt yourself, pal. He looked like a complete fool there, and even his opponents were amused. Well, at least no one famous saw what happened to Harden, because the next guy embarrassed himself in front of the greatest rapper ever. You gotta be at your best when the audience got a lot of stars. Some people make a clown of themselves when they are in a crowd, and Kyle Lowry did that.
Big team in the NBA.
Offensive foul.
What on earth is he trying to do there? That is the most bizarre dribble I have ever seen. And that too in front of the most famous rapper in the world? Drake is laughing, pal. Everyone is. Truly a moment Lowry won't forget for a long, long time. At least he got embarrassed in the game, and not by the dancing ladies. Well, I still haven't been able to comprehend what Embiid was up to here. Cheerleaders are for the fans, not for the players. Well, this guy had something else planned and found himself right in the middle of a dancing performance. Embiid, my guy, you don't belong here at all. The guy was not amused at all, but did show some of his own dance moves. And in all honesty, they weren't that bad. Good try, Joel. If that moment was funny, you will laugh your behind off with this one. During the game, Taj Gibson's shoe fell off. Time stops for no one, and Taj had to continue playing. What happened next? See yourself.
You've seen it before. He's sort of going right at belly.
Are you allowed to block a shot with a shoe?
No. Did he try to stop the shot with his shoe? Nah, that's an absurd way of defending a shot. But the NBA is a game with lots of absurd moments. Anything goes, fellas. Like this pass, straight to the ref. Slick passing moves are encouraged as long as you got a teammate at the receiving end. This man had other ideas in his mind with the pass because he passed literally to the ref.
Defense and Harrell couldn't get the shot up. This is the Clippers' biggest lead of the game. On the wing, George, and nobody home in the corner.
Boy, oh boy, who is standing there, George? Maybe a Casper or something? Not only this, the guy even dared to call out his teammates for the pass. He took the Sigma male behavior to a whole new level with this tomfoolery. This wasn't very Sigma from Kemba. He took the shot, and well, it looks like it is going in. But did it? Good shot ball in the air, and it hits the ring and out. Kemba didn't even wait for it to get in the basket. He is seen dancing and celebrating, and the play is going on at the other end. Nah, this is the peak NBA funny moment. Glad we got a lot of these covered for you guys. Maybe shots like these make people sleep, because Zion literally slept while watching a game. In the fourth quarter of the game, the Pistons and the Pelicans going neck to neck. 2 minutes left on the clock. Everyone must have been tuned in, right? Well, Zion had other ideas. What a time to sleep. My dear Lord, he is actually sleeping in such a tense game. I mean, how zoned out is this guy? When every spectator can hear their heartbeats, such a clutch moment of the game. And Zion? The less I say, the better, because you gotta be overdoing everything when in play. Like this dude who ended up in the stands. Going the extra mile while defending and keeping the ball in play is encouraged. But dude, you're forgetting one very important thing. You gotta stay in the field yourself. Well, King James had a few nasty ideas.
Now the rookie Christie on man. And now LeBron comes behind with a strip. Oh, goes into the seats, up and over the first row. He took a hard fall.
Trying to keep the ball in play, the King went flying into the stand and onto the ground. No front row supporter would have expected LeBron to fly into them when they bought the tickets, but here we are. I know you can shoot the ball in b-ball, but that's not all. You gotta defend the ball as well. Too embarrassed you have lost the ball? You can always act like you were fouled in the process. Patrick did his best DiCaprio impression here. When the defender stole the ball from him, he is seen on the ground, holding his head.
Beverly had it stripped by Mann. Terrence Mann, James on the chase. Westbrook fouls him from behind.
Dude, get the ball back, dog. This is not an acting class. But Patrick was, I guess, a bit too ashamed of losing the ball, that instead of retrieving it, he preferred faking an injury. How obvious can this get, man? Nothing is even close to his face, and he held it as a bullet hit it. But honestly, he can't be as embarrassed as Collins, who found himself at the wrong end of the celebrations. Celebrating wins is good, and celebrating last-minute wins is an extremely good feeling for every player. But Collins found himself in a celebration huddle of the opposing team. Yes, see what happened.
Into DeRozan. DeRozan for the win! Overshot it, Dosunmu!
Game time! Game time!
Yes!
Game time!
Ayo Dosunmu!
How does it feel, Atlanta? How does it feel?
To concede a last-minute winner is bad enough, but to get pinched under opponent players who just dunked on your head, few things can be worse. But Collins had nowhere to go. With him on the ground and every Bull player on him, I am sure he would have remembered God that night. Maybe not God, but our next fella would have surely remembered his doctor the way he slipped. The date was November 2022, and the Pacers were having a good time. Especially this lad, Aaron Naismith, who scored 19 points to lead his side to victory. We all know what comes next. Celebration, fellas. Well, celebration or water fight. Whatever it was, it didn't go as planned, and Aaron slipped on the court just after leading his team to victory.
Can lead to so many other good things on the court. When you had those early baskets go, did it help your defense and your rebounding? Oh!
Guy wasn't planning to end his night like this for sure. If that wasn't embarrassing enough, maybe getting wheelbarrowed around the stadium by LeBron can be embarrassing. I mean, what are they even trying to do? Jeez! And this is happening on court.
Yeah, we had to play defense. It was.
We promised that we were going to keep going regardless of what these two.
That's right.
LeBron is one funny guy, but to do this live on TV in front of everyone? Dang! Well, I have to say, dude has a certain aura, and he knows how to make the audience laugh. Talk about making people laugh. The next guy on our list knows a thing or two about that, I am sure. I mean, it is not even an actual person, but some bats! I'm not joking, for real. Check this yourself. Yeah, happened in an actual game. That's storming the stadium. Players trying to hide, running around. Hey yo, did Batman find out all the corruption surrounding the NBA? What's next? A Batmobile doing rounds around the stadium? All sorts of things are happening in the NBA these days. Man, grown-up superstars hiding behind cheerleaders being scared of bats? This is hilarious. I mean, this doesn't even make sense to me, dog. What else doesn't make any sense is this player casually abusing Russell Westbrook. Fella, it is just a game, man. Take it easy. But the guy was on fire. All sorts of gestures. Increase the PG rating. This video is getting dirty now. But this kind of hate? Even Westbrook is shocked. Look at his face. He doesn't even know what he did. Maybe Russell will realize when someone will dunk against his favorite team live on the court with him sitting in the front row seats. This hurts to even think about. Everyone loves their team, and maybe the heat of the moment, something personal? I don't know, whatever it was, but the scenes on the court were hilarious. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Go over and press the subscribe button, and dunk on the bell icon for the next video.